Tonight's special?
I just took the picture and it popped up. It's great.
That background is an option.
Express your unique style with our friendly drag-and-drop website editor.
It's so easy.
Make an awesome first impression. 35 million users and growing.
Love your site. Wait till we meet up. Awesome.
Go to Wix.com, create a stunning website today. It's totally free.
Since 1937, the NFL's Washington Redskins have been D.C.'s football team, but there's been a growing move to change the team's name on the grounds that it may offend some Native Americans. As NBC's White House correspondent Kristen Welker reports, President Obama has now been drawn into the debate.
On the field, they are fierce competitors with a faithful fan base. But off the gridiron, a different battle over the team's controversial name, Redskins. Interview released Saturday, President Obama weighed in for the first time.
I've got to say, if I were the owner of the team, and I knew that there was a name of my team, even if it had a storied history that was offending a sizable group of people, I'd think about changing it.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell made similar comments in September.
We have to listen. If one person is offended, we have to listen.
But like all fights in this town, both sides are dug in.
As a diehard fan and local residents, the Redskins should keep their name.
We should change it because we got a diverse, multicultural nation.
Redskins owner Dan Snyder recently said he would never change the name. On Saturday, team attorney Lanny Davis told NBC News he respects the president's opinion, but the moniker is staying.
The Redskins name has existed for 80 years. The original coach of the Redskins was a Native American. This is about loving an athletic team. It's not about disrespecting or disparaging anyone.
That explanation isn't good enough for some Native Americans, like those in the Oneida Nation, who have launched a campaign against the mascot.
And any other group or ethnic group would not tolerate this kind of language being used about them that's so denigrating and dehumanizing.
The latest polling shows 4 out of 5 Americans don't think the team should change its name. And the only data that has polled Native Americans specifically is nearly a decade old, but shows a strong majority are okay with it. Supporters argue there are other Native American namesakes, like the Braves, Indians, and Blackhawks. Still, pressure is mounting, with protests sprouting up outside games. And some media outlets refusing to use the term. A group of lawmakers, including D.C.'s Holmes Norton, has introduced legislation aimed at forcing change.
I certainly think it's a tipping point. I think that the handwriting is clearly on the wall.
But for former Washington Pro Bowler Jeff Bostic, it's about holding on to a winning tradition.
I think it was a sense of pride. When we were fortunate enough to wear the burgers, we were proud to be called Redskins. We were proud to represent our nation's capital.
Now, the Redskins name is also facing a legal challenge, and there's an effort underway to get broadcasters to stop using the term. On Monday, the Oneida Nation will hold a conference right here in Washington, D.C. They say they are determined. Savannah.
All right, Kristen Welker at the White House, thank you so much. And so I turn to the roundtable for the lightning round. 10 seconds, Steve Inskeep. Change the name or keep it?
Well, I think that you want something really scary as a football team name, so the Washington debt limits would be a much better thing to do.
Way to tie it all together, Mike Murphy.
What's next? The Minnesota non-violent Vikings, Detroit endangered tigers. Unless we get a casino and trade, I say Boulder Dash.
All right, 4 seconds for Rich.
I think if you change it, you ruin the parallelism of the Cowboys-Redskin rivalry. You can't lose that.
Congresswoman, you wanted to yield your time anyway.
Yes, change it.
Change it, she says. Okay. Roundtable, thank you. We're back with more in a moment.
Do you ever feel like you're growing old, waiting for your wrinkle cream to work? Clinically proven Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. It targets fine lines and wrinkles with the fastest retinol formula available. You'll see younger looking skin in just 1 week. 1 week. That's just Rapid Wrinkle Repair. And for dark spots, Rapid Tone Repair from Neutrogena.
Still waiting to build your dream home? With Schumacher Homes, now you can, for the price of a used home, and move in as little as 4 months. Start from hundreds of award-winning Schumacher designs, including the all-new Earnhardt collection, or bring in your own ideas.
That fireplace makes the great room.
The island is going to be perfect for entertaining.
We get everything we want, and no going up and down stairs.
It's your dream home, and it's more affordable than you could imagine. Schumacher Homes provides award-winning quality at the best price. That's why we're America's largest custom home builder, now building in all these states. Call or go to CustomDreamHouse.com right now and see how building your dream home can be faster, easier, and cost even less than someone else's used home. Call or visit CustomDreamHouse.com now and get thousands in free upgrades, plus your free copy of this informative custom home building guide. Schumacher Homes. Live in your dream home, not someone else's.
Here now, some images to remember from two government shutdowns nearly 2 decades apart. The bad old days, the government shutdown then and now. Thanks to all of you on the roundtable for a great conversation this morning. We have one quick programming note before we go. This year's Education Nation Summit is in full swing on our air and online. It continues tomorrow at the New York Public Library. You can watch live and get a full schedule of events at educationnation.com. That is all for today. David Gregory will be back next week. If it's Sunday, it's Meet the Press.